Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker, the release version, episode 94. We made it back alive, and everyone should be healed up, I believe, so let us go and manage kingdom affairs. Doom, doom, doom. We should have at least one thing to do with the curse. And whatever else has come up while we were jollivanting around the land. +1 loyalty, +4 demand, +1 culture. Yay! Our economy's doing well. I need to get espionage up. I need to check on things that do espionage. Wow, we have almost no money. I probably need to go buy BPs. Okay, so I don't see... Maybe I missed the curse thing by being out, because I'm not seeing anything about it. Ooh, this one's going to take a while to solve. But it's a problem. I need to assign someone to it by the second month. Let's send Harmon out. Boom. And we have no one who can do this one, but we got till the second month, so we are okay on that one. We just need to remember to do it. And these are opportunities. Bandit outrage. Sign from above, whale hunt. So we have random up. So we do have the high priest that we could kick up. Our economy. We have those two are in training. Research in the nature. So we have these curses. We don't have the money probably for any of these researches. We should research some of these curses, but I hate to tie people up for that long. Apparently we don't actually have an event, or because I wasn't here immediately afterwards, we don't get to actually have an event about the curse. So let's go ahead and exit out. We'll go buy some BP points here in a moment. Yep, apparently if you go out, you don't get... So everyone has a +1 ring, so we can sell all those +1 rings. So let's go ahead and grab some stuff out here to sell. Okay, so agile pick. Chaos Shard is a finesse, is a +2 dagger. Cold Iron dagger. +2 monk weapon. +1 composite bow. Frost. Frost. Frost greatsword. Frost sai. Oh, we need to give that to somebody. Glaive +1. We can sell that. Javelin +2. Keen, we'll keep that. +2 Giant Bane. +3 Warhammer. Savage Bow we'll keep. +2 Scimitar. We should actually give that to somebody. +1 Undead Bane. Shock. Sling Staff. We don't have anyone that's going to use that. That we're going to keep. Giant Bane Sling Staff. We'll Keep that. These we will all sell. We don't need any more +1 rings. We'll even sell Tatucci. No, we'll keep Tatuccios. That's sentimental value. Okay. I think hobbits can use staff slings, so we can probably give it to Lindsay. So that's why I kept at least one of them. Do 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 do. Apparently I forgot to start my timer, so this is going to be a guess on the length of this episode. Okay. So we need you. Currently have a +1 psi. We're going to take that away from you and give you the +2 frost psi, so that you'll be in better shape when we go out. So we have the glaive we're going to sell. The scimitar is for where is he? There he is. You get the +2 scimitar, just in case you need to use another weapon. Okay. Gotta upgrade their weapons occasionally. Okay. So we want to sell you, and 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 you. Okay, and then we want to buy build points. So we have 28,000. Oh. So that would be, oh, let's see, at 80, so we want around 300, which is always hard to get here. Can we click here and, no. Can we do this? No. Wish they'd made this easier. There, that's close enough. Okay, that gives us some 300 build points. Why are a bunch of these guys glowing? Okay, let's go build stuff. See if we can find stuff that raises our espionage. Okay, so the two we don't have are stability and espionage. I would have thought by now we would have enough ranks to have somebody in stability. Huh. So we want to raise stability and espionage. So let's see if there's anything we can build in town that will do that. Or anything we can upgrade. We haven't upgraded. We should see about upgrading. So we turn on the build menu. We have the printing house. It can't upgrade. We have the jail. The barracks. The shop. The longhouse. The shrine. The tavern. Another shrine. Monument. The cistern. And we have a lone place there. So we have the aviary. Ooh. This gives us espionage and lets us manage our kingdom from beyond. We want to build this. Should have seen that before. The fort we already built. Do we have a granary? We don't have a granary. Which will give us +1 community. Hospital will give us +1 community, +2 loyalty. We have Irene's magical shop. We should definitely build this. But we have no room next to our tavern or our longhouse. Can we upgrade the town hall? How do we upgrade the town hall? And how much does it cost? Huh, that's weird. There it is, upgrade. Which gives us another +1 community and another +1 economy. Except it won't let me push the upgrade button. Except I clicked on the wrong thing, didn't I? Tavern, longhouse, upgrade. Okay, so that gave us... So we're now +1 community, loyalty, divine, and culture for that. It inherits affected buildings from the longhouse low. Okay. So how are we doing on money? Let's upgrade the tavern to an inn. Oh, now the teleportation circle is a separate thing. Gives us +1 economy and +1 relationships. +2 when adjacent to town hall. +3 when adjacent to city hall. +1 espionage when adjacent to barracks. Oops, that's the end. We want the teleportation circle. It doesn't add anything. So we'll put it out here by itself. Now we don't have any place else to teleport to, because until we get them upgraded to a town, we can't build them, and I think we still need one more territory before we can upgrade to a town. But we were looking for espionage. The watchtower, which we already built, gave us +1 espionage. Barracks, +1 stability located with walls, can only be built in a separate slot. We don't have a smithy yet. Which we would have to build adjacent to a shop. We have a trade shop. Is that the same as a shop? No, it's upgraded to a shop. So that would give us +1 economy, +1 military. School would give us a +1 culture. We already have a shop. No, we don't have a shop. Oh, because we upgraded it. Sacred Grove would give us +2 military, +4 divine. But we have to build it adjacent to a monolith. Orphanage gives us +1 loyalty. Methra's Library. I don't think we have a place we can... Oh, we do have a place we can build it, and it's free. So let's build it. Gives us +1 divine and +3 arcane. Counts as a library. Oh, and it's even adjacent to a shrine, so it will also give us +1 divine. Yay! Okay, so we could build a mansion, which will give us +1, but it's a 2, and we don't have no 2 slots left. Mage Tower is also a 2. So there's this. So apparently when you build the Mage Tower, you also get the teleportation circle, I guess. So we already have the equivalent of a library. We have an aviary. We built, didn't we build a fort? That's a jail. Is a fort a big one? Oh, fort's unfortunately a big one. And we don't really have a place to build it. Plus I haven't figured out how to... I guess we could move stuff. Because we could... If we sell this, we can buy it back. So let's sell it. Okay, then let's build it back. Okay, so a fort. Oh, that time it auto-rotated. Okay. So we've maxed out our city, but made some really nice improvements once all this stuff builds. +2 military, +2 stability. +1 espionage, because we have a watchtower. We do have a watchtower, don't we? I don't think we have a watchtower. No, we have a watchtower right there. So that will give a... It's going to take 21 days. It'll give us +1 espionage, +1 military, +1 stability. That will add a lot. So, and we are out of money that we can build stuff with. Well, we're out of slots is what we're actually out of. So that looks like that should give us reasonable upgrades to our place. So once those all go into place, we should be in good shape. I hate to head out low. We've got 5 days till a new month. If something happens in those 5 days, I hate to skip days low. So this one is an opportunity, and the person who's working on it can't do anything. This one's an opportunity, and nobody can do anything on it, so we're going to lose that one. This is a problem, but we have till the 1st of 2nd, because both of our people are busy. That's an opportunity that's going to expire, but we don't have anyone to do it. This is an opportunity that's going to expire, and we have no one to do it. So we're losing out on a lot of opportunities. So the undead sighting ends in 28 days. So we could cancel that, but it's a problem and we don't want to take the minus, so we will keep that one. This was a problem, so he'll keep working on that one. This one was an opportunity, but we don't have anything else she can do. This one ends in 9 days. That will give us relation plus. Okay. I think that that should do it. So I think we'll head out, and the aviary, if it's done in time, we can still take care of events from far away. So let's go ahead and head out. Do, 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 do. Well, we got lots of stuff up to explore, and we have to make it to that barbarian tribe too. So maybe we should start exploring out that direction. Wish I'd spotted the aviary sooner. It would have made life a lot easier. I could actually sell the torches. I don't really need torches anymore. Between my light spells and area effect spells, I was mostly keeping them for beating off swarms, though they didn't work very well for that. But I have enough spells now that I can take out swarms without any problem. As long as I'm not down on spells. Do 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 do. I will try to get an episode out every day, but during the week that may not happen. I will try to always have a Saturday and Sunday episode, and I will commit to having a Saturday and Sunday episode every week, and then as many as I can get in otherwise. But real life keeps kicking me in the butt. And I'm going to be traveling from work and stuff, so it may get erratic again. Because I'd also sort of like to start another one where I'm streaming on Twitch. If I could set up a regular streaming time. But problem is Sundays would be the best, except Sundays when I have my rehearsals for the play coming up that the 2 plays coming up that I'm in. So let's head to here. Because I think we need to get to that barbarian camp. What do you mean we already had something happen? How can we already have something happen? We literally just walked out the door, people. But we'll check on it after we fight whatever this is. We're still in fairly safe territory, so I doubt it's going to be anything dramatic. Ooh. Well, it's not bandits, it's saber-toothed tigers. Ooh, the knockdown actually worked. It's not that often you actually get to see him knock something down. And since we're stopped, we'll see what's going on in the kingdom. See if it's something we need to send somebody to take care of. Oh, he finished Chod's training. Oh, that's good. That means we can put him on one of the other tasks he's needed for. So, let's see. Is this one he could do? Yes. So we will send him to take care of the bandits. Go take care of the bandits. This should hopefully let me be even more efficient with getting people out there to do stuff. The sooner I get them out, the sooner I get them back, and the less time I'm going to fail stuff. So, okay, now we can continue. Sort of bummed that I missed the curse briefing.
May we have a moment of respite?
We should gather our strength.
Okay, we need to manage here. We need to switch you back to here, so we use less food. Put you back on watch. And the rest of it should be okay. I should probably change out my spells soon. We'll see what goes on. Because right now I'm carrying a lot of restorations that I probably don't need. So we're seeing if we can figure out how to get to this barbarian camp. City of Hollow Eyes. Now let's get to the barbarian camp. Okay, let's enter the barbarian camp. And this is probably going to be lots of reading. I'm sorry I'm not better at doing voices. I do try a little bit, but, you know, my voice sucks, so. Oh yeah, we met Nodar in the hills. So we're gonna rest. I'm going to put my faith in the Mari and follow her example. I'm going to ask the Tiger Lords who she was. It might be a mistake, but I'm not going to demand she be invited. I'm sure it's some religious thing. One of the defaced sisters, half priestess, half wizard. While they may travel along with Numerians, they never ate at the same table. So apparently they don't hold any warm feelings for them. Let's try the tale of how we defeated the Stag Lord. I know that he's slightly better, but it's actually my story, and both of us were about the same. If we fail by one, it's my fault, but I think I should tell the story. Yay!
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
To Goth.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
Good morning. We'll lead to business, shall we? Introductions aren't necessary, Baroness. I know who you are. Let's discuss how we can be useful to one another. Do you know me? How?
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies.
Who's the woman?
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Varnold, huh? Isn't that the village Megar Varn got from the Ristovik sword lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
So how can we be useful to each other?
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever. Mark my word, Baroness, the Tiger Lords never forget those who help them.
There's a whole army of you here. How did you manage to get so far?
None of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission, I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorham witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange, wrong, just like those witches themselves.
What are you looking for here?
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Don't confuse our chieftains with your kings, knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Liege. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
How did it go? Did you find anything of interest?
If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death. Ask away, why not? I don't promise I'll answer, though.
What do you know about the Cyclopses?
Not that much. Long ago, these lands were part of their empire. They were a great people back then, used unbelievable magic, and possessed treasures beyond count. Ages passed, and their empire crumbled into dust. Cyclops became wild and forgot all about what they once used to be. But the ruins, yes, the ruins remember everything.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Dugath, son of Gordir and Harith Threefingers from the Tiger Lords tribe. My entire life, I've served Gorham, first on the battlefield, sword in my hand, and later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the river kingdoms, in Yoberia, Guld, Ustalev. My price is high, my hand is steady, and my sword is deadly.
Tell me about Gorham.
Our Lord in Iron doesn't like empty talk. He's the god of those who act instead of chatter. His palm blesses every sword ever crafted, and wherever at least two men meet in battle, he is there with them. Even orcs worship the god of battle, and not only that, they imagine he's an orc too. It's all nonsense, of course, but there may be a grain of truth to it. For anyone can aspire to be like him. A human, an orc, and even an elf. Anyone who grips his iron to make his enemy bleed.
Well said, old man. Truly well said. Blood for Gorham!
Tell me about your tribe.
There are many tribes in Numeria. Each does its best to survive. The Black Horses sell adamantine. The Blood Pikes rob caravans, and their white scars lick the boots of the Technic League. As for us, the Tiger Lords, we are mercenaries, and the best ones in this part of Avestan. Remember this, Baroness. If you keep your throne long enough, we'll meet again. Sooner or later, fighting side by side, or otherwise. Who knows?
And some deal in slave trade.
Yes, there's plenty of those too. And their numbers will never dwindle, so long as the Technic League runs the country.
Tell me about your chieftain.
He's a strong fighter, brave one. He says he's Armagh, an incarnation of a hero from the old times. Just don't ask if I believe it. Armagh is smart. He knows how to do business. If he'd only pay less attention to what those witches whisper, he'd be a perfect chieftain.
Tell me about Numeria.
Eons ago, stars rained down on Numeria. Pieces of metal, both dead and living ones, fell from the sky. Since then, metal monsters roam those lands, and the grounds hold a wealth of adamantine, among other valuable things. Weaklings don't survive there. As for us, Numerian Kelits, we grew up on that land. We drank its poisoned waters and breathed its toxic air. Metals from the depths infused our bones and muscles. No one can beat us. If there were anyone capable of bringing us down, it would be ourselves.
Thank you for your answers.
You're welcome.
I have to go. And we're beyond the wrapping up point, another long episode, but I wanted to get through all the speech stuff there for you. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.